Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and our home team on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. Headed left, buying time.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Penix. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Penix on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, it's going to be a hard group to beat. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 56 yards.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He's going to look downfield once again. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Jalen Walker focused on the quarterback there, and he ran him down for a loss of 6. On play action, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. 6. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Forced out left. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Honolulu. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And they'd love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield.
Here we go, set.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
The tackle by Christian Gonzalez. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And
they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
the best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now Penix on 3rd, and they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row. Here's Braden Mann now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 6-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
That's good.
From the gun, Jackson. Going up top. It hangs out a bit too much. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over just shy of midfield. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Chris Braswell there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, Penix. He'll step up and run this. going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Mooney in motion. Now Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here is Penix. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. And this is blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now there's 2 ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Again, working deep downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jordan Brooks.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And he goes up top, looking for Kmet. And the Lumberjacks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jackson is going to air this one out. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play to kick off this drive. 62 yards. Back to throw. Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's in! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Honolulu. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. Throwing Jackson. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work.
The
Falcons offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. And this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but it does show you that make-you-miss ability that he has. On 2nd down, here's Penix. Down the field, connection made to Mooney. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. London brought in motion. shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
6 more yards.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing is Penix. That is caught by the tight end. Cole Kmet, touchdown Atlanta. A try here for the extra point. And look at this, the extra point is blocked. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. The Lumberjacks offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. Back near his goal line, Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. But will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
9-yard line.
Second down, Jackson. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Falcons are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4. And they'll let Dodger run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So the two teams head, and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The Lumberjacks offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. Here's Jackson. He's going to try it here again. That is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 97 yards for the touchdown. Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Moving to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They're going to go play action with Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
18. And the Falcons first down.
We'll go play action now. No chance at all. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Brings up third down.
From the gun on third down, here's Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
So, a big one there to start the drive. 67 yards. On first and 10, Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will get into the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown Lumberjacks. Jackson and the offense trying to get two more here. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful.
The Falcons take over.
The Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. And here's Bijan. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Cross right side to the tight end, Kmet. Now his defense will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Brings up third and 5.
They're running here with Robinson. He's got a first down inside the 45. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. Set to go now on first and 10.
A gain of 40 yards.
They'll go again with Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here's a second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Another run here for Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Throw over the middle. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. First down throw for Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. He's got it. And it'll be taken down at the 30. A big play to kick off this drive. 55 yards on the game.
30-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Second and 7 at the Falcons 27-yard line.
Hey, middle. Ready, shot.
Jackson now on second down. There's that man again. Another catch. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Again, it's Jackson moving outside the pocket, and that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass. both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up. Jackson up top again. Flush to his right. And he's got another one. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Honolulu. The offense is staying put. They will go for 2. The shotgun, here's Jackson.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Mooney in motion. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here he goes.
Here's Robinson. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Mooney in motion. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, go.
On 3rd down, Penix. He'll check this down to the running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
Like, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of it.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. From the gun, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. And with that last throw, the record comes into focus. He has gone over 500 passing yards in this game alone.
No, we changed it.
Now Jackson on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. The Falcons offense ready to take over once again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Falcons
To throw is Penix. Quick throw here is complete.
Penix's pass complete.
Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
12 yards on that hookup. First down, Atlanta.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Falcons.
Handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
They'll throw. It's Penix. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. And Penix. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.